Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we gotta get going so we can finish it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it. You know we can never lose, we gon' win in it. Put a pin in it, put a pin in it.
All right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. You have tuned in to Put a Pin in It Conversations with Elisa, and I am Elisa. Hey, put a pin in it. Put a pin in it. Y'all like my theme song? I love it. Thank you, Travis Malord. All right, we're gonna get right on to it tonight. I am so glad that you have decided to join. While you're joining in, please share and like. Please tell me where you're from. Say hey. Don't just join in. Make sure you just come in and say hey, like everybody's saying. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Lisa. I love y'all so much. Guess what? We came up with a new name this week, and we are the Pen Pals. I love it. I was looking at something the other day. I said, I need to come up with a name. I need to come up with a name. So Pen Pals is what I have landed on, and that's where we are going to stay. All right, let's get right into it. Tuesday, we had a debate. Former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, they came and they showed us a good old showdown. Now, if you watched the debate, if you enjoyed the debate, put a 1 in the chat. If you still have questions about what the heck they gonna do for us, put a 2 in the chat. I'll wait for you. If you enjoyed the debate, we're going to talk about this, Jermaine. All right, a 1. Miss Pat said a 1. Jermaine said a 1. Daryl said a 1. Anybody have a 2? Everybody's saying 1, 1 and 2. You can't say 1 and 2, cousin. Hey, my cousin is here. 2 with exclamation mark, exclamation mark. All right. So the reason why I want to talk about this, we as a people have gotten away from what a presidential debate is supposed to look like. Okay. We are used to what Donald Trump has brought to the table, which is arguing. I don't know why I can't say that word. Argue. Sorry, I removed the wrong person. Arguing. That's what we're used to. But that is not debating. Debating is you have a topic, you talk about the topic, and you tell us what you are going to do about the topic. Kamala tried to do that, but Donald Trump did not allow her to do it. So it is safe to say that he is not capable of having a debate. He only wants to argue. So I think having a debate with him is a waste of time. She needs to come by herself and tell us what she's going to do because she didn't have a chance. I had a woman fuzzy at the end in her closing remarks when she said, I'm for the people, I'm for Republicans, and I'm for Republicans, and I'm for, what did she say? For Democrats. I'm for the people. I'm not for just one people. And she also said that she doesn't think that our country can survive another term under Trump. And I agree. I don't think that Donald Trump has the right agenda in mind. But to say that this was a debate, it was not. It was just her trying to get her point across and was not able to because Donald Trump was being a baby. He was frowning up. He couldn't get himself together. And I see where Felicia said no debate. It was a slaughter from Kamala. Yes, she slaughtered him. And he was intimidated. He was very intimidated. The country is not in his best interest. I saw put Trump in a mammoth. We still talk about that mammoth. Y'all, if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go back and watch the episode where we had a funeral director on, and she told us what the names of like two different names of people when they pass and they're really, really huge, like 600 pounds or more, they are put in a mammoth. And that is, I still haven't gotten over that. He would not look at her. That was, yes, it was very hilarious. All right, next, I want to talk about the Braxtons. They look good here. All right, the Braxtons have re-aired. And before I talk about them, though, I got a lot of videos tonight. We're going to video it up tonight because we kind of got away from it because of our interviews. But first of all, I've touched on this, then I stopped talking about it. I touch on it, then I stopped talking about it. I want to talk about the Braxtons tonight in depth because this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. But first, I want to show my favorite clip of Tracy because it seems like that is what they're talking about in every episode. They're talking about Tracy. And I am a day one fan of the Braxton family values. They changed it to the Braxtons, of course, because she's gone. Tracy is gone. And during that show, and I know how shows are, they want to pin this there, pin this here, make it look a certain type of way and all these kind of things like that. But what we saw, it looked like they didn't really care. I'm not going to say they didn't really care for Tracy because they are sisters and they are family. But Tracy was always the one on the outside looking in. That's what it looked like. But we're going to go more into that. But this is how they were when Tracy was alive. Watch this.
Trees that are left still in the forest because they can become nurse logs. So other trees, like if you look at this one here, this tree's a nurse log. So other trees use it and they grow out of it. Basically, it's a dead tree. Then once it starts to break down, it's very fertile. And so it's great for other trees to grow out of it. So it still stays in the forest.
Tamar, you should have a piece of that.
I on the fertile tree.
I got 4 kids. I'm fine. They're all from
Touch the fertile tree.
The fertile tree. Touch the fertile tree. Touch the fertile tree. Touch the fertile tree.
She don't need it.
The fertile tree. Touch the fertile tree.
She don't need it.
The fertile tree. Touch the fertile tree.
She got 4 kids, and that's enough. She don't want no more kids, and that's just tough.
The fertile tree. The fertile tree.
She don't need it.
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 The fertile tree.
She don't need it. Need it.
Okay, I'm getting emotional because I loved the Braxton family values because they reminded me of family. You fight, you put, and in a drop of a hat, they will make up a song. And this was one of the songs that Tamar, they wanted her to get pregnant. So, and Tracy was the more comical one of all of them. So the dancing and all that kind of, that was Tracy. Tracy said whatever she wanted to say out of her mouth and all those things. But this is them today without Tracy.
And we did not go to her funeral. We did not attend that thing that he set up
That she
did not want.
She said it, and she put it in her will that she did not want a funeral.
Right.
Are you kidding me? But you want him to be on a damn show? Never.
I think that the audience and the fans need to understand that this platform is not for anyone else other than the people who respect Tracy's wishes.
Y'all didn't want the scene to happen?
Hell no.
And it didn't happen.
Good.
No.
So that's where we at.
Good.
Will it happen?
It won't happen.
Good.
Okay.
It won't happen.
I always fought for Tracy, and I'm going to continue fighting for Tracy till the day I die.
Absolutely.
And beyond.
All right, so that was Tawanda with the bald head talking. I have a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to them talking about Tracy in this light, because when Tracy wanted to keep filming, they stopped filming. So much so that Tracy filmed by herself she filmed a whole season by herself without them, because I don't know if she needed the money or whatever, but she wanted to keep filming, but they didn't want to because they wanted to do some type of more like negotiations or something like that. And Tracy was like, no, I want to keep filming. So that's when we that were watching the Braxton Family Values learned Tracy. And I fell in love. She was so funny. Tracy is hilarious. And now that this scene was talking about her husband and how he had a memorial service for her, and they were saying that no, she didn't want it and all this kind of stuff like that and whatever. So Yender says, take this off television. Nobody's been honest on this show. Thank you. So what I want to say is, I feel like they should not have done this show unless they were going to be honest. They showed vulnerable videos of Tracy, where she was in her last stages of her life that took me out of here. I cried like I don't know what. Like Tracy was my blood. I thank them for, that letting us see her or whatever, but it still feels like that they are not being honest with each other, even after her death. Bringing her son on, and Tawanda saying she called him Scratchy, and I've never heard her call him Scratchy until this episode. So it's a lot of things going on that I'm just like, I just wish they didn't do it. They could have just did one episode to, memorialize her, but after that, no. Continually shooting shows, and Tamar's crashing out online, and Trina and her husband was online, and they was crashing out online because he was jealous about her dead husband. It's just too much. And then you got Tawanda and Sean. Oh my God. I made a post about him, how he looks very different. Them two, it's just a lot going on. Miss Evelyn, let's not even talk about her. It doesn't seem genuine in some parts. Now I can't tell people how to grieve, but it just seems like, I don't know, it just don't seem genuine, and it seems forced, and it don't seem like that they're ready to be in front of cameras. So they should have just somebody says Sean been eating a lot. They could have just done a 2-hour special. That's it. They did not have to do. Now we're back. We're focused on them again. And now it's making me like, I don't like them now, because I don't like the way, and it's like, I don't like it all now. It's like nobody is really feeling like they are, I don't know. I don't think they're using Tracy, but I just think that it's just not genuine. I'll put it that way. It's not genuine. And I just think, I wish they never did it. You should have just left it like it was and just did a memorial for her, for all the fans. And that's it. All right. Next, we're going to talk about Rasheeda, Kirk, and Jasmine. Now, if y'all don't know, if you know me, you know I love hip hop Atlanta. If you don't watch this, you're going to want to hear this tea. Okay? Listen to this.
Trees that
And back then, it wasn't just a hookup either. He told me that he saw a future with me. This is the conversation when I first found out I was pregnant. So this is him. I'm the green, obviously.
You said, I have no urge to tell people this early in the game, but when and if it's time to, I will be hated and judged. Oh my God. Jasmine. Yeah. It made me a little emotional a little bit. Kirk said, let's just talk about it and see what it takes for you to be comfortable and we can make it happen. You're not gonna be hated either. Don't worry about that bullshit. There's always a way to make things work. You would be more popular. Last thing he said is, I see a future with you. Okay. He's sick as I'll give you that.
All these years, I was always seen as the homewrecker. It's still hurtful. And now that he's the only one trying to me, he's trying to paint me as the villain? That's not happening. So if that's how he wants to play, then let's take it back to the beginning when he encouraged me to keep canon because Kirk Frost told me that he saw a future with me, not Rasheeda, with me.
Girl. Yo, Love Hip Hop Atlanta is so messy. Oh my God. It just make my toes twinkle. But anyway, so back up. So Kirk, Miss Pat said, I don't watch this either. So Kirk is Rasheeda's husband. And Jasmine is the baby mama. So she's going back and showing her friend that Kirk had been messy all along. But he's been saying one thing and whatever out the other. But let's watch this.
Deal on the.
All right. Woo-hoo-hoo. Anyway, so that is where they are right now. Listen, Rasheeda know Kirk is lying. When she said, why you delete the text message, and he went to stuttering and he couldn't gather his thoughts and couldn't gather his words. I believe that's what made her even more angry, because why are you sitting here bringing me into this and you know that you are lying? I feel bad for Rasheeda, but then again, this has been their storyline since Love and Hip Hop has came into fruition. Like, this has been, I don't understand what would it take for Rasheeda to be like, okay, I'm done. And I think that's what all of her fans are waiting on. They're waiting on, like, what is it going to take, Rasheeda? Like, you have been cheated on. He was cheated on Rasheeda by Bambi. That's where Bambi came in the hot tub. When they first came out, that was Bambi in the hot tub. Now it's this girl, and he had a baby by this girl. And I don't put it past Kirk. And I saw a post that said, poor Kirk, he really wants to leave, but Rasheeda keep forgiving him. Oh my God. That took me over. But I don't understand, as old as they are, they've been together for so long. Like, and I think he's way older than her. I think so. But they've been together so long. Like, what in the world? And they have so many business. This is the only reason why I would think she won't leave, because they have houses together, they have businesses together. Of course, they have children together. They got Cannon and this little boy. His name, I don't remember his name. I think his name is it started with a K too. So he got that little boy from Jasmine, and I just think that their lives are so intertwined that she don't want to leave him. Do I think that she can live without him? Probably, because Rasheeda is a workaholic. Women like her, like, I'm a workaholic, so I don't really need a man per se. But when she have a man in her life that she got all this stuff with, it's kind of hard for her to be like, okay, let me just walk away. Cause that's gonna be a long court battle. And but to see all of that, what she had going on, I don't know, Rasheeda. I would have to leave. I would have to leave Kurt. I'm sorry. I would have to leave him. He would have to go for sure. All right. On Sunday, they playing tonight, matter of fact, for week 2. But on Sunday, Tyreek Hill was arrested by the cops. We're gonna watch this and see what we think. We're gonna watch this and see what we think. So Tyreek Hill, remember that name. He's a football player for the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, keep your window down. Hey, keep your window down. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me your ass, Mom. Get out of the car. Give me your ass. We'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 What part of that don't you understand? Hey, Drew. Hey, Drew. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little
out.
fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too
bro.
late.
All right, bro. Take
Too
me to
late.
jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey, Drew. Hey,
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
bro. Y'all
Don't move.
good. Bro, you
Sit 'em
beating
up.
on my window like you crazy.
Just sit him up.
Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro, dude, beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn. Hey, hold on, pull to the side, bro.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, twin, hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro.
I just heard you in your ears when we told you to put your window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro.
Back up.
Hey, call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey.
I'm not doing nothing. What am I doing that's wrong? Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tyreek. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tyreek,
Listen, big man, don't park there, man. Just get in
Hey,
the
yo,
car.
hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Straight up the side, on the side of the,
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey, you're in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car.
All right, move.
All right, I'll take that.
You gotta move right now.
Coming, man.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
Leaving. Yo, what's
Your
going
license
on?
right now.
Sir, what's going on,
Your license
man?
right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Hey,
in the car.
You're not gonna give me your license? I'm leaving.
Let me have your
I'm
license.
leaving,
Your
man.
license
I'm
right now.
leaving, sir. You want me to
Hey,
leave?
your license right now.
I'm leaving.
Or I'm gonna lock you up.
just told
Your
me to
license
leave.
right now.
He just told me to
Your
leave.
license right now.
Sir, he just-
You're dealing with me now.
Sir.
Your license right now.
All right. Somebody said, where's the city? That is in Miami, Florida, Dade County. All right, listen up. So Kimberly Jordan said they were wrong. All right. I believe they were wrong when they pulled him out of his car, because what are we doing? Like, you don't have self-control to where someone doesn't follow your rules. You don't have self-control to where you can de-escalate a situation. You escalated the situation. Come on now. Police are not supposed to escalate a situation. You're supposed to de-escalate. And Tyreek at the beginning, he gave them his license. There is not a law that states that your window has to be up, right? However, Tyreek made a statement and said that he could have did something. He could have been better at what he did as well. So he admitted that he should not have did all the things that he did, as in lip service. When they pulled him out that car, he said, dang. All right. So Jermaine, thank you for bringing me back to that point. Um, it was a traffic violation. He was speeding. He was going 60 in a it was only 20 miles over. So he was going 60 in a 40. Um, I have sped a lot, and I have never been detained. Um, Miss Pat, you said Tyreek was calm. He wasn't calm in the beginning. He was calm when they yanked his butt up out that car. But he wasn't calm in the beginning because he was like, I don't have the first part is cut off. I seen the whole video. The first part he was lipping off a little bit. He was saying, why you hitting on my window for? What you hitting on my window for? He was doing that. Like, don't hit my window like that. He was talking like that. But that still, even though he was talking like that, you are the police officer. You supposed to control the situation. And you know who this man is. There is no way you live in Dade County and don't know who Tyreek Hill is. There's no way. I don't live in Miami and I know who Tyreek Hill is. Okay, so what I will tell you in Miami-Dade, they have a lot of I call them, what are they? It's the Hispanics that gosh, they're not Mexicans. They are, what's the other Hispanics that's down in South Florida? I know these people. What are the other Hispanics that's in South Florida? They're real light skinned. They're like white people. Mm-mm. Let me look it up. Cubans, yes, the white Cubans. Listen, they do not like black people. They don't like us. For some reason, I don't know, because they're people of color just like us. But for some reason, I have been racially profiled by white Cubans. And it's because I don't know. I guess they think they're white. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that you're not. You're not white. If you were put beside somebody that was white, they would choose you over them. And they speak different. Like, it's just crazy. Cubans do not like black people. I don't know why. I've yet to figure it out. But they roughed him up so much so that the representatives for Tyreek Hill were asking for that policeman to lose his job. But they both were in the wrong. But the policemen, I feel, people that are in authority, you're supposed to control the situation. In the military, we can't do that. I always revert back to the military, because no matter how the locals treat us, no matter how we feel, you can't put your feelings in the situation. You have to do what you're supposed to do. And that is the oath that you took. These policemen today, they are so ready to put a bullet in somebody. They're just eager. How they snatched him up out that car and handcuffed him and was putting their weight on him, and like he was like, man, I just had surgery. Thank God he got back for the game, and he scored an 80-yard touchdown and made a mockery of him being arrested. As you can see here, that was his celebration touchdown. he made a mockery of it. But what if he wasn't Tyreek Hill? What would have happened to him? So those are the things that I am very concerned when it comes to our police force. They're so eager to hurt anybody, male, female, child, whoever. And especially if there are people of color. And it really bothers me. Because they didn't really have to do him like that. Over a traffic violation? He didn't have no gun, he didn't have no weed on him or nothing. He was speeding. All you had to do was give that man his ticket and let him go. But you wanted to do all that extra. Yep. If he just had surgery, how was he? No, he was saying that he had surgery last year. They did arrest him. They arrested him, but his representative got him out right before the game. Like he got arrested at 10 and the game was like at 4. So he got to the stadium around about 3 after he got arrested. Yep. All right. So the last thing that we gonna talk about, I gotta talk about Unc. We gonna talk about good old Shannon Sharpe. Oh God, good old Shannon Sharpe. Lord have mercy, this man. Y'all, let's listen to this. I'm hoping I'm not gonna play his little leaked sex tape, but I'm gonna play his apology. We're gonna play that.
An event that happened today. Obviously, I'm embarrassed. Someone that is extremely, extremely private, and to have one of your most intimate details, the audio heard for the entire world to hear. I'm embarrassed for a number of reasons. People count on Shannon. There are a lot of people that count on Shannon to be professional at all times. And I always try to be professional at all times. Even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of even when I'm behind closed doors, I still try to remain a level of professional, although I'm in the privacy of my own home. And I'm very disappointed in myself, not for the act. I think there are millions and billions of people of consenting age that engage in activities, but to have intimate detail on the audio to be heard, I'm disappointed in myself. I let them call them. I called my sister. My friends, obviously, my friends reached out. But guys, this was not staged. Came in, I threw my phone. Staged. Came in, I threw my phone on the bed. Engaged in an activity. I did not know IG Live. I've never been on IG Live. I've never turned IG Live on. So I don't know how it works. And so
baby, let me tell you something. Shut up. Because you cannot go live on Instagram haphazardly. You have to go through so many you have to go through so many steps, okay? Before you get to Instagram Live. So when he said, Felicia over on Instagram said, did he get fired from ESPN? No, that was a rumor, but no, he did get fired. You think the woman did it? So we're gonna talk about this. I think because he said that he came in and he threw the phone down, and it just went live. Shannon, that is not how that works. Either Michelle wanted her name to be known, or you, dear sir, stage this, because there is no, why would you stage it? I don't know. I mean, if you kept talking about on your show that Cat Williams called you and said, well, they can't say that you're gay now. We didn't see her face. So how we know it was really a woman? I mean, come on now. That when he said that, I said, look, don't play in our face. I'm not saying that you are gay. I don't care if you are gay. But you brought up the fact that Cat Williams said that, well, they can't say you're gay now. That is not the point. That is not true. There are men that take pills that sound like me. Okay? And it didn't sound like no poom poom, no pocketbook that you was hitting in there. I didn't hear no slosh. I didn't hear that. I just heard you sent y'all. I am a big bag. I got beef jerky in my pocket. Anyway, I didn't hear it, and it sounded like you was just. It just didn't sound right. Okay, it sounded. He said something about toes. I heard something. I mean, I heard something too. Felicia said he was hitting a nut sack. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I to say it just real fishy for you to. I wouldn't even said anything about me being gay. Just apologize about the so it's really bothering you that you think people think you are gay. And it shouldn't bother you, sir. I mean, who cares? But let's get to this going live on Instagram. You can't just go live by throwing your phone on the bed and it goes live. Then he said somebody called him and said they're hearing you. So while you're talking to somebody on the phone, you still doing something? Or did y'all stop and they after you stopped, they called you? So that's the part I'm confused, because if somebody called you while you was doing it and you answer the phone, we would have heard them on the phone. Then he says somebody hacked them, but that don't make sense, because if somebody hacked you, right? If somebody hacked you, it wouldn't have went live from your phone. It would have went live from their phone. Anyway, he apologized. And I think in here, that's what I was saying. I mean, it could have been he's saying that because he said Michelle, that it was a woman. We don't know if it was a woman. Not in today's society. We don't know that. It could have been somebody, it could have been something else. Let's finish the video.
All of a sudden, my other phone is going off and people are calling me FaceTime that I've never talked to a day in my life on FaceTime. And it didn't, I'm like, why are y'all calling me FaceTime? And after a while, Jamie, and he says, Shannon, you on IG Live. I'm like, doing what? You know, I'm like, what am I on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, on IG Live for? I ain't hit no IG Live button. He says, they can hear. I'm like, so now, Ocho, you know, I say ask for patience. He said they can hear. And now I'm starting to get agitated again because you called me and say I'm on IG Live when I know I didn't click myself on IG Live. And he said they can hear me. I said, hear me doing what? He said, it sounds like you were having sex. Man, my heart sank. It dropped. I run my accounts, but Jordan, being the good Samaritan, the good soldier that he is, Jordan the one that cut it off. Because hell, I didn't even know it was on. Jordan cut it off. Jordan put the message up. And then after I called my agent, the agency, I called ESPN after I just got this good, tell them the truth. I said, I just got to tell them the truth. My phone wasn't hacked. It wasn't a prank. It was me being a healthy, active male.
All right. So he cleared it up. His assistant, whoever that was, Miss Pat said, what? His assistant, or whoever he said that person was, put up the thing that said his phone was hacked. No, Jordan was not in the room. Jordan was called, I guess Jordan has the access to his account. So Jordan went in and turned off the live and then called him. That's what happened. So Shannon didn't say his account was attacked. Jordan did. Hacked. Jordan did. And so he called ESPN and told him no, it wasn't hacked. It was really me. But the problem is, not the problem, but the question is, how did you go live? That's the mystery. Because I can throw my phone, everybody's phone locks, don't it? When you're not using it, it's locked. So when he threw it down, not unless he was on Instagram before he came in, but he said he came in and went straight to town. That's what he said. He said, I came in and got busy. I threw the phone down and was like, whatever. So, well, maybe Jordan turned it on. We don't know. I guess we would never know. He said to Ocho may have spelled his name wrong, but he said Jamie Foxx called him and made him aware. He's lying at this point. No, I either he went live or the person that he was with went live. And the person that he was with did not sound like, it didn't sound like the person he was with was somebody that he is in a relationship with. I will say that. It sounded like it was a jump off. And you know, you when you're with somebody for a while, you don't do all that talking. You don't do all that talking. You ain't gotta talk me through nothing. If we've been together for I don't know how long, you ain't gotta talk me through nothing. But that's like them pornos. Like they be like, yeah. And I like that. I like that. What? Come on, we is over 40. What is we talking about? What is we talking about? Like, we making a movie or something? Why are you doing all that talking? Just do what we came to do, you know? So it seemed like it was a hookup to me. Now, if he would have been honest, and that's probably something he didn't want to admit. It sounded like it was an escort service. And it did not seem like it was very intimate. It seemed like it was all of that. Now, y'all know, come on now. Am I lying? I'm not lying. I'm not. They be talking us to death in them porn movies. I don't watch porn, but when I sneak peek one, that's what they do. They do all this talking. For what? Anyway. So, Shannon, you have went viral again. We glad you kept your job. And just make sure you check them phones in at the door, because you know how them escort services go. They want to be famous too. All right? So that's what I believe that's what happened. I don't think that was somebody he deal with on a regular basis. Okay? All right, y'all. Next week, I'm going to have a great interview. I don't know which person it's going to be. So you're just going to have to be on to see who it is. We're going to be back with our interviews. And if something pops off, I'll be back on. But if not, I had a great time, pen pals. Until next time, we're going to get on out of here.
Put a pin in it, put a